What is going on, guys? It is Dan here, and I am back with From the Depths. Forgot to unpause the game there for a second, but yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. The goal is to capture this tile, and maybe even get up into this tile too. Establish another radio tower thing, so that way we can basically get a better idea of what is further up north, because I could have sworn the main fortress would have been in here. Maybe it's actually tucked back in this tile. I don't know. Again, it's been such a long time since I fought the Onyx Watch, I don't entirely remember. But we are about to fight back against this retaliating fleet. Again, it's probably not going to be anything too bad. So let's go ahead and kind of get set up here. Also, we finally have a name for the other PT boat. I dug up the old file with all the boat names that I had saved just in case. So we now have the CSS Outlander. That was, I think, a suggestion from a while back, that, or it was one that I had. I don't know. I don't entirely remember. But we're expanding the fleet, and hopefully by the episode on Monday, I will have something new to show you guys that we will hopefully be able to afford building with 167,000 resource. But then again, we'll probably have quite a bit more by then too. Stockade's already taking damage.
Moving now. Moving now. Moving now.
Oh. What happened up here? We just took a little bit of turret damage. So far, so good. But yeah, plans for the next iteration of ships. We're going a lot bigger this time around because, well, we finally have an advantage, I guess. That's the easiest way to put it. We are able to advance into the enemy territory. I think we can definitely afford building ships that have roughly the same volume count as the Mars. So around 14,000, maybe more. It's definitely got possibilities. But I don't know about you guys, but I am quite glad it is Friday. This week's been all sorts of crazy for me, so I'm just glad I'm able to relax, eat some bagels, and just kind of take it easy for a couple days. That was one resilient stockade. Jupiter, we're gonna get you a little closer. Oh, which one's the Phobos? Phobos is out there, but it's repairing itself, so it's fine. And Jupiter, kind of swing that way a little bit. I am surprised that that ship is still holding on.
Awaiting new orders. Moving now. Moving now.
Oh, nope, it is now AI dead. So yeah, the next level of ship, we're going to go with very large, very heavily armored, very expensive to build, but going to be basically the next iteration of the fleet. We're going to go with probably a little bit more in the way of conventional designs. They're probably going to still have a similar look to what we've got right now, where they're kind of bulky and not necessarily efficient, but they are going to be very good when it comes to armor protection. I think that's what I really want. So the designs aren't going to change too much, but we're probably going to get more classic looking ships with superstructures, layered guns, really big layered guns. Yeah, we're probably going to step it up a little bit. And we'll probably start retiring this generation of ships. We'll probably start phasing them out towards the end of this war. Before we get into our next major conflict with a different faction, we'll probably want to have a pretty nice build-up of new ships that are going to be able to do all the heavy lifting when we go up against things a little bit more difficult. Because I think we kind of have the Onyx Watch figured out now.
Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now.
But we'll probably also keep some of the roles of the ships that we have right now. Like, we'll probably have upgraded PT boats that are a little bit more modern, I guess, more up to date to what we want. Okay, we're probably immediately going to trigger this tile to attack us after this fight's done, so...
Awaiting orders. Receiving.
No, maybe not.
Awaiting new orders. Awaiting new orders. Receiving. Moving now.
Yep, here they come. So what is coming after us? Oh, another Alcazar. Oh no. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh well, I think we can kill one pretty easily now. We're gonna let it get close though, cause it's not as effective at long ranges. So the closer we get it, the more effective our attack will be. And let's fall back a little bit so that way we can try to not engage whatever this is. So we solely engage this enemy fleet, which is 5 ships, and we have however many we have, which is more, so we should have the spawn advantage.
Moving now.
Alright. Just a little bit closer. And then we'll take this tile, and then that tile. I think that's definitely doable in this episode. Alright, there we go. So let's see here. Missiles are essentially going to be useless, at least while the Alcazar is spawned in. If it spawns in last, we have a pretty good shot of making this a quick fight. but that's unlikely. It's probably going to spawn in first, and we're going to have to deal with it first. So yeah, so we're not going to have the Mars spawn in quite yet. We're going to have the Phobos, Oakland, Outlander, Udachi, and then the Mars, Mercury, Poseidon, and Jupiter. How much do we need to get the Mars in? 51,000. Oh, just that much. Okay, it's probably really dumb to do it that way because we're probably going to get a lot of enemy ships that spawn in, but we kind of do want a heavy hitter along with the PT boats because, well, the PT boats don't take hits very well, so something to take hits is definitely something we want. Okay.
Moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Moving now.
Oh, that was quick. I didn't even get out of the menu screen. I always loved those ones because they're just so easy to just destroy right away. Okay, let's yep, there's the Alcazar. Okay, so that's probably not gonna feel too well. Well, but then again, we're taking the hits all right, and our repair speed's pretty good, and the Alcazar is already at 93%. That's something. Our missiles can't do a whole lot, but particle cannons, oh, they do so good. They do so much, and I think that's what we really need. No, we lost a turret.
Awaiting new orders. Awaiting new orders.
But I think we can afford losing a turret if it means that we kill the Alcazar pretty darn quick. So I'm thinking Phobos, kind of go up over there. No, Udachi took a little bit of damage. I'm gonna hop on there.
Awaiting new orders.
Help this repair go a little quick. There we go. Okay. Alcazar is at 90%, was it?
Awaiting new orders.
Yeah. Oh, 89. Oh, that is less than ideal for that ship.
Awaiting new orders. Moving now. Moving now.
All right, so we've essentially mastered the Alcazar, I think. Yeah, those shields are really useful. Right there on the side of the ship.
Awaiting new orders.
And it looks like its laser system is falling behind. Sort of. Oh, particle cannon knocked out. How exactly has it taken damage internally?
Awaiting new orders.
Not really. It hasn't really taken a whole lot of damage inside. Oh, AI dead. So, that is that. Things are about to probably get pretty nasty because we've now got the Phobos right next to these ships. So whatever spawns in is probably going to try to annihilate it pretty quick. Udachi, we're going to bring you back around.
Moving now.
Okay, Ironclad. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I like the look of this ship, but it is so easy to kill. 14,000 resource. That is nice.
Moving now.
And the Partisan is dead, and so is the Ironclad. Awesome. So essentially all that's left is the Grendel,
Awaiting new orders.
which, based upon the fact that it produces fuel, I'm going to assume it's probably not a very strong frontline
Engaging
ship.
now.
Speaking of which, that is something to consider, considering we don't have a ship that produces fuel. We always have to go back to... Oh. That was quick. But we don't actually have a ship that produces fuel, which, I mean, I don't think is much of a problem right now, considering we're all still reasonably good on fuel. But it is something to consider for whenever we get into a more long-standing engagement. All right. For time's sake, I'm probably gonna cut out one of these two battles, depending upon how long it takes
Moving now.
and which one is the less interesting one. Because I feel like obviously this is gonna be a bit of a steamroll no matter which way we go. All right. So we're about to get ourselves another resource zone, and I feel like we're probably gonna get another one by the end of this episode, if not right towards the beginning. Just based upon the fact that, you know, we're pretty darn close to another one as well. That's one of the nice things, I guess, is that there's a lot of resource available. Okay, I want to bring down the spawn count again, because, well, keeping it at around 40,000 seems to be doing us pretty good, so probably going to keep it there.
Moving now. Moving now.
So I'm assuming this is just another one of those floating castle looking things that we've destroyed already. Oh. Oh, wow. Those were some pretty good missile shots, and, oh, it was turned around, so it basically just shot right into the AI. Oh, okay. I was thinking there would be some kind of, like, really cool shot with, like, a missile that just hit the back and hit it in just the right way, but no, we've actually just caught it when it was looking the wrong way. Oh well. So yeah, we'll probably establish another antenna right there. That's a pretty good spot for it. So go ahead and get up to that tile. We're going to make a copy.
Awaiting new orders. Moving out. Receiving. Moving now. Listening.
Okay, that's the one. That's where it's at. And we do have a fleet coming after us, but it doesn't look like it's anything too bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and get up over here. How are we doing on their economy? Kind of wondering if okay, 57, so they're pretty messed up right now. We're at 800%, so that's certainly fine by me.
Moving now.
So let's go ahead and draw this fleet out. Actually, how are we doing at this resource zone over here? Are we still some left? 2,000? Okay. That one's going to come up over here to collect this resource. And that one's still got 20-something thousand, so that one's probably going to go to this one. Probably. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. So we'll draw them out.
Moving now. Moving now.
What do we got? Oh, it's a Kingstead. Okay, I think we can kill a Kingstead pretty quick though. Because again, we've kind of gone a long way since the last time we engaged a Kingstead, and that's going to be a lot of resource coming out of that. I hope we can kill it really quick so that way we can get the resource for it. Again, I think one of the big things about fighting the Onyx Watch is you want to kind of be close so that way you can kind of overwhelm them really quick. I mean, there's also the option of being really far away and moving really quickly so that way their shots can't hit you. But I feel like in our current situation, since our ships aren't exactly that fast, which is something we're probably going to address in the next generation. So that's kind of what I'm going for, I guess. Maybe something a little bit faster in our next set of ships, so that way we can kind of play a more out there approach, a more fielded approach, rather than right up in the face of the enemy. But I don't know. Okay, I want to get the Mars in. Oh wow, that's a lot to get the Mars in. Right there. Okay. Hopefully Kingstead's not first.
Moving now. Moving now.
Okay, I don't think the Kingstead's actually spawned in yet.
Moving now. Moving now. Moving now.
No, Kingstead hasn't spawned yet. Oh, that was a pretty nasty hit. Okay, the fronts of the turrets are still kind of weak, so that's something to think about. Then again, that kind of would make sense because that's kind of actually the thinnest armor on the turret. Because like the sides and stuff, I always make those like too thick, but the fronts, they're all typically rounded with pretty weak blocks, so that would kind of make sense for them to be a little bit easier to kill. Okay, how we positioning? Position Outlander, you're gonna come around out back. Udachi, you're gonna sit over there. When the Kingstead spawns in, we're probably gonna have the PT boats go and do their own thing.
Engaging now. Receiving. Engaging now. Awaiting new orders. Engaging now.
Oh, I know, that's dying. Never mind. I don't really care about it anymore then. The ultimate goal is to hit the Kingstead from pretty much every direction as soon as it spawns in, which will give us a massive advantage for killing it. And it's gonna spawn in here real soon.
Awaiting new orders. Moving now.
No, we leveled up. Oh boy, that's real useful. Okay. Okay. So far, the damage isn't too bad. We took some pretty heavy damage to that turret. Actually, there is no turret anymore. Okay. That's another thing with the next set of ships is that.
Awaiting new orders.
Oh wow. Okay. That 96%. How much resource are we gonna get from that? That's gonna be a nice help right there. But back to what I was saying, the next set of ships are probably gonna have more actual turrets that were designed for the ships, not just the turrets I had left over from my tanks. So That's kind of the idea. So we're probably going to have more battleshipy turrets rather than just tank turrets slapped onto some hulls. Which, it did work for these ships, but moving forward we're probably going to want something a little bit nicer. I think we're probably going to get about 20,000 resource out of this. If we get more than that, I will be very happy. So it looks like my strategy of just hitting it from every direction kind of worked. But it is taking a while to fully disintegrate. Ours is taking a while to repair too. Is no one repairing it? Let's try to get a little closer and let maybe one of the PT boats start repairing it. That took almost a full minute. 47,000 resource. Not bad. Alright. So I'm probably going to cut this upcoming fight out. Unless it's really cool and it doesn't take more than 10 minutes. What is this? Oh, that's easy. That's an easy one. Still probably gonna have to cut it out though, because well, look how far away we actually spawned from it. It's gonna take a couple seconds for us to really get up there and do anything. Then again, we might absolutely destroy them. Or they might destroy themselves.
Moving now. 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 Moving now.
Alright, well, it looks like we're probably going to have to stop, given the fact that we are now being attacked from multiple directions. Well, not exactly. No, stop. Get back over here. Why is... It also kind of cuts the game's starting to give out again. So, we're gonna cut it here. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and leave your suggestions in the comment section down below as to what you guys kind of want me to do for the next set of ships, which hopefully I will have some designs put together for Monday's episode, so we might actually be able to catch a glimpse of something brand new then. That being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.